Teams really do play tense on stage and big games in general. So we like to kind of attack the players who, kind of play nervous and aren't as confident in themselves to really make big plays, shoot tough shots, gamble on defense. So we want to make those players, make a play. We want to force them to get out of their comfort.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he once battled. Adams said, "I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory." And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, "I was mad because I love food." Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. Then it's Okoro. And it's Diakite in at the 5. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar in at the 2-guard spot. And injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
Now here's Brooks. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's Diakite. Here's Okoro. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defense going to live with that one. Okoro just making a tough contested shot.
Morant against Garland. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant with it. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Clock at 4. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Releases from 15. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
If you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Now, here's Mitchell. Against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's Morant. He's coming off a 37-point game against Phoenix.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And it's blocked. Now, here's Garland. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Here's Osman. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. And Adams kicks to Morant. Now Brooks. coming off 31 points last game. At the elbow, Adams. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Garland, the pass to Diakite.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
No good on that one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Pass to Jackson. Chalk up 2 there.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Conjo. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. Here's Jackson, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Phoenix. Clock at 6. A fadeaway. And it's Wade with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Outside, Jones. Back to Morant. 1:43 left in the first. Jones against Rubio. To the inside. Morant. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Now, here's Rubio. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Williams. Morant against LeVert. Here's Morant. Takes the 13-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now the pass to Rubio. Left side, Love. The shake. And no good. And Memphis the other way now. Morant looking around. Knocks it loose. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Diakite. A huge slam. Perfect end of the fast break.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates. There's the lob to Jackson.
Here's Diakite, defended by Jones. Levert the pass to Diakite. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams for three. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Let's turn up the noise and give a big...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Dylan Brooks out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Now here's Brooks. Darius Garland missing his last shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You can see that rebounding is a focus for Clark, using that big body to his advantage there.
Second team foul.
That one misses for Clark. Cavaliers leading. Garland the pass to Diakite. That drops and it comes off an assist from Garland. Diakite's got 6. Pass to Conchar. Brooks with it. Passes it to Clark. Knocked loose. Pass to Osman. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brooks, the pass to Tillman. Here's Conchar. Adams down low. Another shot. They grabbed their own miss. Goes up again. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Cleveland leading by 7. Garland the pass to Diakite. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Jones. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Love's check in for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Jones. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Mitchell outside. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Garland against Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
All free throws good from Garland. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
6 to shoot. Morant with the bucket.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Now, here's Garland. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Cleveland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Garland. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 13. Jackson in the corner. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Mitchell. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Rubio the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Now the dish to Jackson. Here's Conchar, guarded by Garland. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Garland, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Rubio against Morant. A second chance effort, and Wade sends it back. Aldama gets the bucket. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Garland. Up against Jackson. Inside. Stolen by Jackson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The three from Garland. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot is so highly valued.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers lead by 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the next. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor.
And that's going to do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Mitchell. Also, Darius Garland out there. And it's Diakite in at the center position. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Back to Morant. Shoots over Garland. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
All sorts of time, and that one's good. Osman's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Driving inside. Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Diakite. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Jones checked in for Memphis.
Let me hear you once again.
Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks outside. Kicks it to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Garland. No good off the back of the rim. Cleveland leading by 16. The pass to Diakite. Back to Garland. From deep. Diakite can't get it to go.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And that one's good, Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Rubio's checked in.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Morant races to Jones, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. To the paint, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Poked away. The Grizzlies trailed by 19. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Pass to Brooks. At the elbow, Adams. He kicks it to Morant. Down low, 5 to shoot, and Memphis turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Williams in for Morant. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Brooks against Mitchell. Passes to Okoro. Rubio outside. Here's Diakite. 13 points in the game. The feed out to Jones. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Osman. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Tillman. On the wing, Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. They need this. The Cavaliers pull it in. Osman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Concher subbed in for Brooks. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. Here's Concher. Wade with the block, and they get it back. Here's Mitchell. He's got 15. And there's the pass to Wade. LeVert in the corner for 3. The basket good off the assist from Wade. LeVert's got 5 now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Misses from close range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jones, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Williams. And Mitchell drops them both.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 6 in the quarter. And here is Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Morant is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama with the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Windler. Hits the 3-point bomb. Windler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Morant. Outside, Green. Pass to Clark to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lopez. No good from Clark.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lopez finds Rubio. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love can't hit. And stolen by Love. To the middle, Lopez. That's in there. Love with the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Aldama. Morant with it. On up there for Clark. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Rubio. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. Raul Neto's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies, Xavier Tillerman.
And so here's Memphis. Outside, Green. Morant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Morant passes to Green. And here is Williams. Here's Tillman. Lopez covering. Back to Williams. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 3. Morant, that's for 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love. Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Here's Green. They get it back.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Williams can't hit. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Neto surveying the floor. He feeds it to Wade. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Morant finds Green. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to Windler. Here's Neto. Lopez inside. That one, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line for 2.
Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, here's Wade. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Windler. Here's Steffens. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Wade. Count it, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Morant outside. Trying to end the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Here's Neto. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.